Hi everyone, I'm back for another video. This is about different job sites that I'm about to try out. I got inspiration from a video because they were recommending job sites that are alternative to the big major ones like LinkedIn, job sites, Indeed, and Monster Jobs, because some of them do post fake. Some of the companies that are using those sites do post fake job ads, and you don't really get far with certain of the websites anyway, so that's why I'm gonna see if those alternatives really work. I saw a video about this guy talking about applying for different jobs on Indeed, and he felt like it's a scam because they are not really, there's no reply, there's nothing from them. So I have applied and only got one. I got far as an assessment from Indeed, but I'm going to try out those websites that are recommended. So stay tuned. You know the intro I mentioned about, if you were paying attention, you would remember that I said that some websites, some jobs, companies post fake job ads. Could be a scammer or somewhat. And I'm gonna tell you the signs that you need to look out for when you see those things. First is poor grammar and typos. So ideally, companies need to proofread their job descriptions in order for them to show it and advertise it for that particular role. And another one is a massive one, and it has happened to me, to be honest with you, when they ask you for money and personal information. So don't trust it. Never give out your personal information, because a real employer would never do that, and they will never ask you to pay before you work at the actual company. So they will never ask you prior to hiring to make you pay and give away your personal information. So that your bank details or your security number, all those things, they will never ask you for that. So, and they do have fake email addresses that are not like a generic one, like yahoo.com or gmail.com, all those ones. But a real company will never use, a real recruiter will never use their personal email. They will always use their company email to message you about the hiring, the job, and whether you are being interviewed and all those things. They will never use that. So another one is vague job descriptions, because they are they can be too generic, and you do need to read the job description more carefully. So, and legitimate job companies will be clear and concise in terms of outlining the job and the responsibilities and the qualifications that are required for that particular job. So, and last not least is unrealistic salary. So they offer you like a six-figure salary, which is impossible because they're never going to pay you that, and that is a scam within itself. So watch out for these things. Is the first website that was recommended is called Well Found. So this is what the website looks like. But if you click on that, so this is called Well Found. this is it. That's what it looks like. You can get jobs in any industry you feel like is based. Well, most of it is based in America, but there's a UK one. So I'm going back. Click United Kingdom. You can get remote. This website has a lot of remote tech jobs that you could possibly do, and I do qualify in certain areas, but I wouldn't say in an advanced level and stuff. So you could show these are the list of jobs you could find that's hiring where you are based in the United Kingdom. So you can find remote work as well. So this website could help you find jobs in the tech business, so, and the science industry as well. So this, I'm not sure if it's, because I'm not really familiar with it. So if you had a job on here, then just let me know. And these are the jobs that are currently open. The companies that are actively hiring people as well. So these are the jobs so far. I might have to dive into it. So that's something. There's different famous companies, well-known companies, and are not so well-known. Like this one's very well-known, and there's other ones as well. So, but you do need to match yourself to companies that you're more qualified to work for. So that's the main thing. It's called remote jobs. They have a lot of jobs, and you can apply for any job that in your area and how much you earn. So you could choose to work full time, part time, and you can find the salary you want, and you can time zone as well, and the area of work you want to do. So, and these are job offers that have been posted again. Let's say I click a job that is part time for now. So let's see what they have. And you could say like 50 to 75 or Europe. And let's say support and see what comes up. So it doesn't come up. Okay, no. Or you can just do one of them and see what happens. Oh, I have to sign up. Okay, never mind. But that's that. So it's called Web3 Jobs, and they can help you get internships and tech jobs as well. There's non-tech jobs. Some of the other ones that had a lot of tech jobs, so I'm gonna find non-tech ones for you and see which ones they have on here. And these are entry-level non-tech jobs that they said. There's lots of jobs. There's intern, financial strategy. These are all remote, but they're based in different countries like Hong Kong and all that stuff. So there's graphic, corporate strategy, development and strategy, and there's production design. You can click on any of those and have a read through. If you feel you're more qualified to apply, then maybe you should consider it. And I'm not sure, I'm not very familiar, so that's all I have to say. I just talk like I'm the expert, I'm really not. So these are jobs that you can find that are not tech related on here. This is another one. This is called. It's meant to be called Otter. It used to be. It's now called Welcome to the Jungle. And this is a company site that allows you to work in corporate jobs. So I think that's what I got from it. So these are ways you can find your job. You have to take the quiz. If you're just as picky. These are companies you can work for. And they apparently should match you up quickly and surely as well. And that's what they claim to do. But you could be based anywhere and you could be remote as well. So let's explore the jobs that they have currently. And you can take a quiz if you're unsure which ones match to you. So your best matches are 3 minutes away. So basically it's asking me about which 3 are the most important to you in a new role. I will say diversity and inclusion. I would say flexibility and well-being, and transparency and respect. So those are the main 3 for me. So we'll move on to the next question. Where would you like to work? I would love to work in London. I would like it to be remote as well. So since I live in London, I have to say that. So these are the 2 things. I don't require a visa because I live and work in the UK. So which languages can you work in? I don't have a language that I can work in, but these are languages if you feel you have. I don't have a specific language that I work in, so I'm going to click on next. So where are you looking to start a new job? ASAP. What types of roles would you like to see? I'll say marketing, or because I have skills in that. So, and they just list your jobs that you feel more qualified to do, like because I do have a bit of experience starting with marketing as well. And you could try people in HR. Let's see if that comes up. Administration, like executive assistant or something like that. So I could try those 2 jobs and see how they do for me and what level of roles, maybe internship, entry level. So these are what I'm saying I'm qualified to do. I don't really mind the size of the company. Not at the moment, no. I don't know about that, but anywhere that's in the warehouse, really. That's where I don't want to work. But it's just a location. Let's say warehouse. Oh no, it's not there. Okay, just say no. No. No, I don't have. No, don't really mind. Who cares? I never get why people ask these questions. I don't feel like it's important, but I don't really care how much I earn, but who cares? I'll just leave it as that. And they ask you about who you are. So I'm going to say, so this is very American, but I'm not American, so I'm black and American. I'm black, but I'm not African American, I'm black. Just So there's that. Then they get you to fill this, but I'm going to do that off camera. So I managed to fill in more stuff. So you could say daily, weekly. I would just rather have weekly. I don't like to be bombarded. And where did you hear about us? TikTok, but it was under another name. And finish, and it should come up saying that you're all set. And you could save, apply, and you could get the app on your phone. And that's that. So let me show you my matches. So that's different matches of jobs that you could use. So basically, these are companies that they offer. So these are jobs that they tailor me to find and all that stuff. So that's that. So my thoughts on the 3 recommended websites that was in that video was, I really like Welcome to the Jungle. I like the way the website is very simple to understand. It's very easy to navigate through, and they actually do send weekly sub recommendations for me, which I prefer because I did actually select weekly. So that is that. And Web3 is okay, but I don't like the way it is. It's not ideal for anyone else apart from tech users and those who are going into the tech industries and somewhat equivalent to it. There are non-tech jobs, but I don't know if I would class them as non-tech jobs. And well found, beg your pardon, is not, I don't like it at all. I didn't even apply for anything on there. I applied for one job on Web3 and I didn't hear back. It was a non-tech job. Didn't hear back. And same with Welcome to the Jungle. But I would use Welcome to the Jungle over the other 2. I just don't like the interface for Well Found, to be honest, and its lack of user friendliness in terms of how to navigate through the website. They only have science and IT jobs, and that's pretty much that. So these are my thoughts. So before I leave this video, I'm gonna say something about a content creator. He was saying like, it's best to not use sites like LinkedIn and Indeed, because chances of you getting the job is very minimal, to be honest with you. So you're better off using, if you any industry you're trying to get into, use the industry website. Tailor the websites, job posts websites tailored to the industry that you're pursuing. Like if you're going to the finance industry, you use that website for that. If you're going to the creative industry, you use a website for finding jobs in the creative industry. So that's what I'm going to say. I'll leave his account on here so you can check him out. So if you enjoy watching, please like, share, subscribe, and do not miss any more videos like these. And if you want more videos about this sort of thing, or any suggestions or thoughts regarding the video, you could put that in the comments. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.